So in this video I wanted to talk about my favourite PvP class setup for my Warlock. Warlock is my main character. I love the Warlock. I've played it since day one and I have been playing a lot of Crucible recently because, you know, there's not much else to do in the game. So this is my setup that I like to use. So I go with the Voidwalker. Now I do like the energy drain buffs that they did where you can get your grenades back, your Nova Bomb creates the energy drain that gets your grenades back also, and then your grenade kills and Nova Bomb kills can get your health back. I find it very helpful for my type of gameplay style, which is just run in and die a lot, but if I get lucky I can get some health back and stay alive for a little bit longer. So I use the scatter grenades, and I use the scatter grenades for the sole reason that I use the Nothing Manacles, and the Nothing Manacles enable scatter grenade tracking and you gain an additional scatter grenade charge, making them pretty beast, and you will have 2 of them. I also go with the Vortex for Nova Bomb creates a vortex which continually damages enemies trapped inside. We have a Lifesteal where damaging an enemy with energy drain immediately restores a significant portion of your health, and that is just the normal punch. But with this setup, grenades and Nova Bombs will activate Lifesteal more often. I have more recovery than anything else. I like to just, if I get hit, I just like to hide around the corner and get my health back. We have the Hunger, which increases the duration of the energy drain effect, which means your grenades will recharge more over a longer length of time. And last but not least, we have Embrace the Void. Killing enemies with Nova Bomb or grenade triggers that energy drain and restores your health. So everything here is warranted and needed to get your health back quicker. Now you can change this up and have something different, but I just make sure that I go with Lifesteal just to get all the health back that I possibly can. I don't know whether they stack, but I just go with it because that's my favourite setup. I go with full intellect and full discipline, and that's solely for the reason of being able to get my grenades and my supercharge back faster, and with the energy drain activation I will be getting these grenades back even quicker. And if I'm playing something like Mayhem, I can throw 6 or 7 grenades in a row if I kill someone with a grenade or my Nova Bomb. So I just love this setup and it's great. Strength is great too, but I usually just use the Warlock punch as a finisher, so I'll take some health off and then I'll just smack him in the face, and all that does for me is just have the range of the Warlock punch. I don't really need strength put into my character, it's just the range. So say I run up shotgun someone and they get slightly away, I can just turn and punch them and finish them off, and then with the intellect and discipline I'm rolling in abilities. So my favourite gun class setup, I mean there's loads of different setups that I use, but the majority of the time I go with the Hawksaw. The Hawksaw is a great pulse rifle. It will always be able to kill from range if you are accurate, if you're hitting the head. It's an absolute beast gun from range. It can work from medium to close range too, but I would usually just hip fire and hit them with a punch to finish them off. But I believe that the Hawksaw is one of the best PvP weapons in the game, because I don't know, the one that you can buy from the vendor, which is the one I'm using, it just seems to stick onto enemies' heads. So as they're running by, it just sort of drags and follows them and just absolutely obliterates them. I believe there's like 24, 25 to the head, and it has increased stability perk on it too. So, you know, you've just got incredible stability, incredible damage, and you can fight from range, and the aim down sight's actually pretty good as well. So the Hawksaw is definitely my favorite gun in this game for PvP. Next up, I like to use a shotgun. I have got the Conspiracy Theory D, I have a Party Crasher which I use also, but I really am in love with my Her Champion shotgun. As you can see on screen, I have a lot of perks to regenerate ammo for myself. So you want a long range shotgun, you know, I go with spray shotgun sometimes, but with this one I get that increased range just like the Conspiracy Theory D. And then I have 2 perks, Rescue Mag, chance to refill this weapon's magazine when critically wounded, and replenish. This weapons magazine will be refilled whenever you unleash your super. So throughout the game I'm constantly getting my ammo back if I am using this weapon. Now because I like to rush in and attack people, I have my shotgun out quite a lot. So if I get damaged or go down to low health, I will have 5 bullets delivered to me if I have nothing in the clip. If I have 1, I get 4 bullets, but you know, you get a full magazine recovered, and I absolutely love that about this gun. It's got some great range on it. You can fight from distance like the Conspiracy Theory D. It feels better to use, it looks better in my opinion. That's just my thoughts on the gun though. I absolutely love it and I love the perks that I have. I obviously go with the Truth rocket launcher because, you know, it's the Truth rocket launcher, and if you have extra rocket ammo carry abilities, you have free Truth rockets that aggressively seek and destroy enemies. Even though whenever I ever try to get heavy ammo, I just get absolutely obliterated or killed just before it spawns. That's just my life and how it works. I don't even remember the last time I picked up a heavy ammo. And, you know, that is my main setup. Obviously, we've got the Crucible Bond. We have artifacts and ghosts that have intellect and discipline. And my shader is this nice little sexy green shader. I can't remember what it's called. The Anahata, and I can't even remember where you get it from. But I go with that and my purple chroma to match my nothing manacles, because I just want to run around looking green and have everyone look at me and be like, oh, that guy looks shiny, let me shoot at him. I don't know why I'm trying to attract people to shoot me. I guess I'm just some sort of masochist, but that is definitely my favorite setup of my Warlock, specifically for PvP. Other weapons I might use are my Ayers Luna, my Doctrine of Passing. I use the Hawk Moon occasionally. I've got a few scout rifles that I use, including the Meter Multi-Tool. For secondaries, I have the shotguns that I was telling you about, Party Crasher and Conspiracy Theory D. I also have this Stolen Will shotgun, which I absolutely love, even though people tell me it sucks. I love it. I prefer my 1000 yard stare to my longbows. It just feels better to use. I'm not sure why, it just feels like a better gun. I don't have a very good sight on it. I only have the ambush sight. I obviously have Eye of the Storm, Snapshot and Unflinching, which are 3 great perks. My longbows both have Guerrilla Fighter. One has Firefly and the other has Unflinching, and they both have Snapshot. So, you know, while the final 2 perks are okay, having Guerrilla Fighter is just a waste of a perk, and I know people are going to moan about that. But I want a better perk. I want a God roll where I'm getting good perks on every slot. And I want Hidden Hand. I have never had a sniper rifle with Hidden Hand on it. It's just never dropped for me. So I want to see what that's like and see how much easier it is to get headshots and such things while using Hidden Hand. So yeah, that is my main setup for my Warlock on PvP. I just wanted to share that with you guys. Let me know about your Warlock setups or any of your Crucible setups. What weapons are your favorite? What weapons do you use? I really highly recommend getting the Hawksaw from the vendor before Rise of Iron comes out, because that specific weapon might disappear and is definitely worth having and leveling up. I have been easy now, but you guys have been awesome. And what would be awesome is if you're new here, hit that subscribe button and of course that like button. You help me out so much with your support. I love you all. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.